Hello, Veteran 0121 here, welcome back. This is another episode of Dragon Quest VIII. This episode I'm going to be going over the bow and sex appeal skill trees for Angelo and Jessica respectively. Sandman's Arrow may put an enemy to sleep. This is actually not too bad. For only 4 points you get a skill that can put an enemy to sleep. I don't know what the exact percentages for it, but hey, it's not bad. Only 2 MP cost. Angelo's got a lot of MP, so that could be nice. Tariffs Arrow, this one actually makes it so you restore 1/16 of the what am I saying? Recovers 1/16 MP of damage inflicted. Yeah, why don't I just read what's there? Alright, the next ability, oof. Not so good, man. This ability is crap. I've never seen it work. Deals 1 point of damage and there's a 1/16 chance to instantly kill target. I am not a fan of this skill. This skill is pretty much garbage. I don't know, I guess it's supposed to be kind of like the Poison Needle skill, except in bow form, but, you know, because Poison Needles are 1 attack power and they can instantly kill targets if you're lucky. But I have never honestly seen this fucking skill kill anything. Like, every time I've used it, I've tried using it against metal slimes. I've tried using it against other enemies. It doesn't work, as far as I can tell. Unless my luck is just horrible. Attack plus 10, that's pretty self-explanatory. Multi-shot. This is the bread and butter skill of the bow. The bow is Angelo's best weapon in the game. His strongest weapons are bows. Multi-shot is his best ability, period. Especially against a single target. I mean, most of the time I'm going to be using this anyways, as well. Critical hit. Tariffs Arrow. This is just an upgraded version of Tariffs Arrow. Nothing really much to say other than you get a little bit more MP per damage inflicted. Attack plus 25. Shining Shot. For 82 points, or maybe more. I think it might be 88, actually, if I recall. I don't know, I'm going to have to look at that. But with Shining Shot, hits all enemies with light, dealing pretty decent damage. My only problem with Shining Shot is the fact that a lot of enemies, especially late game, seem to be resistant and downright block light damage. So this skill is good, but there are a lot of enemies that block it or resist it. So that is the downside to Shining Shot, but it is pretty good. I'd say it's the second best bow skill, but multi-shot, that's your bread and butter skill. That's the one you would least want to get with 44 points. Needle Rain for 100 points is garbage. It's basically the upgraded version of Needle Shot. It's absolute shit, as far as I could tell. Again, even using, like, I've used this before in previous playthroughs, and it didn't seem like I could kill anything with Needle Rain. You'd think with 3 to 4 targets or whatever, you would have a better chance of killing something instantly, but it never seems to work. So I wouldn't bother with Needle Rain. I would just go as high as Needle or Shining Shot, and then I would stop putting points into bows. Alright, so for Jessica, I'm going to go over her sex appeal tree. Blow Kiss, yeah, you can paralyze a foe for 1/8 chance if they're susceptible to it. Charm Attack, this will make it so enemies randomly at the beginning of turns will be charmed, so they won't attack you. It's a passive ability, very, very good. I like it. The Puddle Spell, this confuses a group of enemies. Very useful spell, although it is 5 MP cost, so use it sparingly if you can, unless you got a lot of MP. Puff Puff, attempts to distract an enemy. Yeah, this is basically a lose a turn skill. That's all it really is. It works on 1 target. Hip Drop. Jessica hits the enemy with her rump. Deals 30% more damage than usual. So yeah, this would probably be okay if you get fisticuffs up, which I will get fisticuffs up. But yeah, it's basically a physical attack. But it's kind of funny. I like it. That's not why you want to put points into this skill tree, though. Sexy Beam. Channel sex appeal to create a damaging pink ray. Deals 65 to 75 damage before the foe's Fuddle resistance applies. Confusion chance also depends on resistance. So yeah, this can confuse an enemy for 3 MP costs. Not too bad. Does work with tension. Now, this is the big one right here. Snooze. Higher hit percentage than the snooze spell on all enemies for 68 points. If you're going to put points into sex appeal, you would at least want to put 68 for the snooze spell. This is a very good spell in the post game. There's another character that gets snooze, but it's not snooze. It's not as good. This one has a much higher percentage of actually inflicting the enemy or boss with sleep. And if you don't mind putting 10 extra points, you can actually boost the charm attack to extra charm attack, which basically doubles the percentage of chance that the enemy will be charmed at the start of each turn. This is probably as high as I would go at first, but then, you know, later on, I guess if you got spare points, get Pink Typhoon. This one might be kind of nice. Works on a group. It's got like the whoosh attribute. And then we have Hustle Dance for 100 points. This one's pretty good, but it's not really a priority. It's 0 MP cost. Jessica dances to heal 70 to 80 HP to the whole party. It's basically a poor man's multi-heal. It's pretty good. It's not bad, but there are Sage's Stones in Dragon Quest VIII, so you don't really need Hustle Dance. I mean, you could just give that character a Sage's Stone, and it essentially does the same thing as Hustle Dance, but you know, I don't know. I wouldn't bother, because I think Sage's Stones are really easy to make, even easier in this version of the game, because you have more access to gold nuggets and the ingredients you need to make Sage's Stones. So, yeah, you don't really need Hustle Dance, but it is good. It's not a bad skill at all. So there you go. I was right about Shining Shot. You do need 88 skill points, not 82, so whoever wrote that fucking fact on the internet, I don't know how you get something like that wrong. I mean, I can understand if you get percentages wrong for attacks, like how much extra percentage a fucking attack inflicts. I can understand getting shit like that wrong, but honestly, how the fuck do you get skill points for an ability wrong? I mean, how does that even happen? Yeah, 88 points, not 82. I don't know, man. That's just... Fuck. It just seems idiotic to me, man. How people can get that shit wrong. Anyways. And why hasn't that shit been edited? You'd figure somebody that runs that Wikia page would edit it, you know? Or somebody would point it out, like, hey, that shit's fucking wrong. But anyways, in this video, I'm going to be showing off metal slime hunting because I want to level up. Now that we have the original 4 characters, it's going to help to level up. So we can get better stats, better abilities. It'll just help out. I mean, we could probably do fine without leveling up, but I feel like leveling up. So that's what we're going to do, man. And it's easier than ever in this version of the game. If this was the PlayStation 2 version, I probably wouldn't even bother. Where I like to go to get metal slimes, it's down this way. Speaking of which, not what I planned for, but hey, I'll take it. So yeah, hopefully, oh good, we get a free turn. So yeah, on the first turn here, you can use Thunder Thrust. Yangus, I don't have Hatchet Man for him yet, but yeah, it don't matter. I probably have a higher percentage of criticaling with my fists at this point. But yeah, you want to use Accelerate. That way you can hopefully get your turn off the next round. And then you just want to use a regular physical attack with Angelo to hopefully get a critical hit. Though the chances of it are pretty small. Yeah, these things typically have about 3 to 4 HP. Yeah, sometimes you don't do any damage to them either, which is annoying. That's why I say go for criticals. Yeah, and it runs. Of course it runs. So yeah, it might take you a little bit before you actually start killing these things. But yeah, what I like to do is I like to go about halfway in this hallway. And then I just pan the camera around like so. And as you do, they'll actually reload the enemies. Sometimes the enemies will get too fucking close to you, and you gotta move. Which is kind of annoying. Those fly guys seem to do that a lot. But yeah, once you see a metal slime, yeah, you can trap him down this hallway too, unless he, like, you know, do what he did to me just now and fucking dodge out of the way. Those things are quick, man. But ultimately not quick enough. Yeah, you just gotta hope the damn things don't run away. Okay, you stupid assholes. Get. Yeah, and sometimes the enemies will just... They'll get too close to it and you'll have to fight them. Nothing you can really do about it. Yeah, see, these fucking things are quick. Don't run away. Let me kill you. There we go. Got a critical. That's what you want, man. Seven skill points. Okay, I got 18. Whatever, man. When I get a staff, that extra 20 MP is gonna be nice. So I should learn the bounce spell. Yeah, when I get a staff, I'll probably end up equipping that instead of that whip I got on it right now. But yeah, Jessica's probably the character I'm gonna want to use my skill, seed skills eventually, or seeds of skill, just to get some of her other abilities and spells a little bit earlier. Like Magic Burst. Get away from me, fly guy. I said get away from me. stupid turds. Why does turds always gotta fucking go near me like that? It's annoying. What's up with the enemies in this hallway, man? They're being stupid. There we go. Yeah! Now I'm starting to get lucky. But hell yeah. Even fucking Thunder Thrust is pretty decent at killing metal slimes. Not as good as Lightning Thrust, but hey. You know, whatever, man. Alright, we can get Hatchet Man now. That way Genghis can join in on the fun. Becomes an Iron Woodsman. And now, even though I don't have a bow for Angelo, I'm going to put points into the bow skill tree. Alright, Tingle. Nice. Good spell. Yeah, 8 points are going into bows until I get to 44 points. So I'll show a little bit more of this, otherwise there's not really much else to show. You guys pretty much got the gist of this. Just with Jessica, Accelerate, Hatchet Man / Executioner, Thunder Thrust / Lightning Thrust, and you'll start killing these guys pretty reliably. And again, in order to use Hatchet Man, you need to have Axe equipped. There we go. Nice. Getting lucky. So I'm probably going to do this until I get to about, I don't know, maybe level 20, level 21. Okay, I'll just save them. Alright, Jessica got the Bang spell. That's a pretty good spell. It's the weakest explosion spell. Works on all targets. Alright, what am I going to do next? I think I'll go for... Yeah, I'm going to go for Charm Monster next, I think. Or actually, you know what? Fuck that. I'll do that the next level. I mean, I don't have to get Magic Barrier, but might as well get it now, because I'm probably not going to put any more points in staves for quite a while after I get this spell. I mean, because if you look at her, if you look at her skills after this, what do you get? You get more MP with a staff. You get Caduceus, which you don't need. MP recharge, you don't really need that either. It's nice, but you don't need it. More MP, and then Kazing. Ultimately, I want to go for Kazing, but maybe I'll just wait when I have a bunch of Seeds of Skill to just pump into Jessica. That way she can get it, you know, that way she can get it later. Otherwise, I probably need to start working more on like Fisticuffs right now, because I definitely want Magic Burst, man. Magic Burst is just awesome. Make a lot of fights and boss fights later on trivial. But I don't want to ignore sex appeal either, so I want that snooze spell. Alright, I went ahead and I leveled up quite a bit. Using my stats for vet. Got him up to 59 spear points to learn lightning thrust. I believe I've got like 5 spare skill points with him right now. And as far as his spells, that's what he's got for spells. Learned the sizzle spell, I think it was like level 19. And yeah, I learned clean sweep, which is an ability that works against a group. The leftmost enemy will take the most damage, and the rightmost will take the least amount of damage, similar to boomerang attacks. And those are the 2 traits for spears. And Yangus, those are his stats and equipment. And I got 42 points in axes. At 42 points in axes, you learn the parallax ability, which works against a single target. You can paralyze an enemy, I think like 12.5% of the time, if I recall. I think that's how it goes. But yeah, Yangus doesn't learn any spells. Well, except, I guess if you level up humanity, he learns like heal and mid-heal, but that's pretty much the extent of it. Those are all his abilities. Yep, still working on getting Hatchet Man upgraded to Executioner, of course. And those are all the traits that he's got. And who's next? Jessica. Yeah, I've got some, I've got points into staves up to 31 to get all the spells that I want to get up to now. And Sex Appeal, I got her up to 26, that way she can learn the Fuddle ability. And I just put the rest of the points I had in Fisticuffs just to get it started, because I'm going to be maxing out Fisticuffs from here on out. Every point that I get for level, or you know, how I might even use Seeds of Skill to get her up to 100 points faster, because Magic Burst is just awesome. Gets even better as her MP goes up. However, the only thing with Magic Burst, there is a damage cap for it. I think it's like 5,008 HP of damage. But it works against like all targets too. It's not just a single target ability. It works against every enemy on the battlefield. So it's amazing. And yeah, those are all her traits. And for Angelo, those are his levels and stats. Got bows up to 44. I put 7 points in Charisma, that way he can learn the what spells does he learn? He learns like Fuddle and Squelch, that's the other one. Squelch and Fuddle. And those are all his spells. He learned Kabuff at like level 17, I want to say, but yeah, more notably at level 19 he learns the Zing spell, which will revive a character 50% of the time at 50% HP. It's not a guaranteed revival spell, but it's a start. And I got multi-shot with Angelo, that should be nice. Yeah, Cherub's Arrow and Sandman's Arrow are okay. Better than Needle Shot. Needle Shot is crap. Alright, so there you go, man. Let's explore. I might have missed a chest or two in this region, but that's alright. I'll be coming back later on when I'm hunting recruitable monsters, so that won't be too big of a deal. Good chest. Man, 300 gold, better than a sharp stick in the eye, as they say. I don't think I've fought these guys yet. I might have. Pan Pipers. Maybe. Show off Queen Sweep. What else can I... Crackle. That's a new spell. But yeah, at level 19, Jessica learns Oomph, which will double a character's attack power. Which is very good. For skills, it typically only works for like the first hit. So keep that in mind. Yeah, Angelo learns Swoosh, which is a better wind attack. Yeah, man, we got lots of good skills now. We should be rocking and rolling through these next areas. Should be no problem whatsoever. I want to see if we keep going on. Oh, I didn't even see it. Ha! But yeah, this is a chest with a chainmail, I believe. So you can get a chainmail there. You can alchemize that with a bronze shield to make bronze armor if you want. Or you can equip it on Yangus. I already bought one for him, so I don't need it. But it could be useful for a recipe later on that I'm not thinking of right now, so... Never sell your gear in this game. Hold on to everything. Key doesn't fit this lock. Ooh, yeah, another magic key chest. Have to remember that one. Mental notes. Yeah, a lot of magic key chests, unfortunately. And we're still a long ways away from getting the magic key. But at least in this game, they kind of give you the keys, like the ultimate key. They don't give it to you so late that it, like, barely even matters at all. And there's actually a bunch of treasure you can get with the ultimate key, unlike Dragon Quest VII, where they fucking hardly give you shit with the ultimate key. And most of the stuff that and then what they do give you with the ultimate key, you don't even need anyways by the time you get done collecting mini medals. Yeah, I don't know. The level 5 did a much better job of pacing that kind of stuff out than Heartbeat. Heartbeat, you know, as much as I like Dragon Quest VII, it's definitely a flawed game, for sure. This game, they improved on a lot of things. Slime Knights, Bodkin Boyars, both new enemies. Both dead enemies. Yeah, don't have a bow for Angelo yet. That's alright. This guy's new too. A bow. These guys, when they're in a group with a bunch of other guys, they can form like a bigger, different monster. Forgot what the hell it's called. Tomacrobat or Tomacrobot or something like that. Something like that. Oh, here we go. Here's a new guy. Diamonds. Yeah, these guys can be dangerous, but, you know, I never really get to see how dangerous they are anymore, because I usually kill them so fast that it doesn't even matter. Yeah, they can like to roll the dice a 1. Yeah, if they roll higher than a 1, they can do like a lot of damage to a single target. But they usually don't get a chance to do anything, because I usually kill them really fast. Alright. Leveling up is good. 5 skill points. Got 10 to spend. I get the zoom spell with VIII, so I might as well pick that up. So now I have another character with zoom. Oh, you know what? We gotta take pictures of these fucking guys. Except, I guess we gotta go to... We gotta make it to Escanta first then. Never mind. Yeah, eventually we're gonna have to take pictures of those guys and slime knights in this area. Life. Seeds for your life. And yeah, I might as well fight this guy, because you know, we're gonna have to kill more mummy boys. There we go. Nice big fuckwad group of them. Let's psych up for a round. Oh, actually no, fuck that. Let's not psych up for a round. No, actually, yeah, let's psych up for a round. What the hell am I saying? Let's psych up with you and you. We got the Puddle Spell. So let's use it. These guys are very susceptible to it. Hopefully they don't run away. Yeah, now they're even really confused. That's right. Beat yourselves. Oh, now they're paralyzed. Alright. So we psyched up for a round, so let's go ahead and sizzle their asses into oblivion. Yeah, you know, fucking Bang barely does anything. I'll just psych up for a round. Maybe I'll do something else the next round. This should hopefully get him. Oh, here we go. Here's another enemy that we gotta kill a whole bunch for. We gotta kill 30 of these guys for another thing we gotta take pictures of later on. Yeah, I'm not sure if these guys are susceptible to fuddle, but let's give it a shot here. Yep. dodging my shit. Said don't be dodging my shit. Yeah, night sneakers. I'm gonna kill a lot of those guys. And you can judge by the name, guess when they only come out. They only come out at night. So you gotta hunt them at night. Mummy boys, only at night. There's the Riverside Chapel. And yeah, there's another chest over here we can grab real quick. Yep, some money. Oh yeah, the world map. Thanks for the tip, man. In the PlayStation 2 version, we would have just gotten that, huh? Wait, what? Standing next to the stove. It's more than a little gay, man. Yeah, Angelo's a playboy. In case you haven't figured that out already. Yeah, King Tro doesn't look like a king right now. So yeah, we still gotta go a little bit more east to get to the castle. Yes. Dude, we're not gonna turn back. Every time an RPG character tells you to turn back, don't listen to them. Alright, so that's mini medal number 10, I think. I think it's number 10. Yeah. Mini medal number 10. And we get a silk robe. Can I use this? Yes, I can. Slightly better than Wayfarer clothes. I don't think it has any special properties. Like, I don't think it resists anything. But yeah, this house or this hut is going to be important later on. We're going to have to come back here for information. Don't remember if there might be a chest in this little forested area over here, maybe. I do not remember. Although I guess it don't really look like it, huh? Alright, so you definitely want to go inside this chapel over here. This is a Zoom location. We'll get added to your Zoom list as soon as you enter. First, let's take a look around before we talk to that priestess. Alright, see the magics. I like you. But yeah, when you rest here, you're going to get a story event. So let's go ahead and do so. Or more a flashback event, I should say.
Ah, Angelo. You look like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders. Maybe it would help to get it off your chest, hmm? Not that I want to force you, mind.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe things will never be right between us. Marcello, will never forgive me. If only we didn't share common blood, I'm sure we'd get along fine. Abbot Francisco was always well known around these parts for his benevolence. He'd often take in children who had nowhere else to go. And I was one of them. My parents were well off, part of the aristocracy. But then they both died. All of a sudden, I was left with no family and no money. The Abbey was the only place I could go.
Didn't he inherit? I mean, wouldn't Angelo have inherited his father's stuff though? I mean, yeah, Marcello got kicked out, but you'd think Angelo would have inherited his father's fortune, you know, because I mean, Angelo wasn't born out of wedlock, right? I don't know. That's kind of confusing. I guess maybe his dad drank all his money away or something. I don't know. Look at that, he's missing a foot.
You're new here, aren't you? Are you here to join the brothers? Have you come all on your own? Oh, you must be exhausted. Where are your things? Is that all you've got?
My mummy and daddy died, so I don't have many things, and I don't have anywhere else to go.
You sound a lot like me. But there's no need to worry. Abbot Francisco and all of us will be your family from now on.
But...
Let's go and find the abbot. Come on now, don't cry. Why don't you tell me your name?
Angelo.
You! So you're Angelo. Leave. I want you to leave. You... leave and never come back. I don't ever want to see you again. So you're intent on ruining this life for me as well, are you?
Marcello was the golden boy of the Abbey. He studied hard and had a bright future ahead of him. But when it came to me, his attitude wasn't so positive.
I'm so sorry, child. I'm sad to say I heard that little exchange. It's so unlike Marcello to act like that. I just don't understand. Ah, I see. I always knew he had a half-brother. That's you, isn't it? You're Angelo. Well, they say time heals all wounds. Let's hope your living here will make everything all right. Now, come along with me. From today onwards, this will be your home. Why don't I introduce you to everyone?
Not long after that, I heard the full story for the first time. About how I had a half-brother, the product of a fling my father had with a peasant girl before he married. He disowned the woman and her child, presumably because of his engagement to my mother. The poor girl was heartbroken, of course, so heartbroken that she couldn't go on living, they say. And so the child was left alone in the world. That's Marcello's story, you see. As my mother had been told she couldn't have children, my parents discussed adopting him. But the physician must have been wrong, because my mother fell pregnant with me shortly after. That put paid to the adoption idea, and Marcello was unceremoniously dispatched to the Abbey. Twice cast aside by his own father, Marcello ended up hating him, and hating me, naturally, as he grew up among the Templars. Quite a bombshell, don't you think? I was so young and innocent then, too. The whole thing hurt more than you can imagine. Still, c'est la vie. My father got off lightly. He did just what he wanted and then died, and left me to take the consequences. I'm the only one left for Marcello to hate now. In a way, I can't say I blame him, and it was probably good that we lived together. At least it gave him someone to take it all out on. It certainly added a bit of spice to the humdrum life at Myella Abbey, anyway.
Angelo, I'm so...
This story's gone on long enough. Look, it's nearly daybreak.
Wait!
Alrighty then, that's all for this episode of Dragon Quest VIII. In the next episode, we're going to make our way to Ascanta. Again, I'll try to get as many treasures as I can in the area, but I don't know, I might miss a few. And there's probably a few that I can't get anyways because of the fact that I don't have the magic key yet. It's Veteran0121. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.